Welcome to Lala's World. Today's video is Microsoft Copilot App, a step-by-step tutorial with tips, best features for beginners, all with MS Copilot AI. In this video, we'll guide you through the essential features and tips to make the most out of Copilot. First, if you haven't already opened the Copilot app on your device, go ahead and do so. Then, click Continue. Next, sign in using your Microsoft account. If you don't have one, you can create it during the sign-in process. Look to the top left and click Sign In. I already have a Microsoft account, so Copilot will just use this ID to sign in. First, I'm going to start with image generation. I'm going to tell Copilot to create an image of a building on an island that says Lala's World with the earth as a background. And I wait some more. And it actually created some really good images. When you click the one you like, if you want to share or download the image, you have the option to do so. Click the top right share button and you'll get a link to share your image, or click the three dots in the top right hand corner and click download. Next, I'm going to do an image search and see where I can find or buy a book online. And it doesn't have to be a book, it can be another item. So I have a book here and I'm going to insert the picture in Copilot and click the check mark and ask where can I buy this book? And Copilot already gave me some really good results and links and places to buy the book. But again, you can do this with paintings, objects, etc. Next, mode selection. You can choose a mode that will base how Copilot responds to you. To access this, click the three dots to the top right corner. Then click Show All Tones. A menu will pop up toward the bottom and gives you the option for conversation styles. You can choose from creative, balanced, and precise. This affects how Copilot answers to you. Next, we're going to go over asking questions and follow-ups. I'm going to start by asking, what is a good vacation for a family of 4? My follow-up will be, what are fun things to do and food and restaurants in each of those places? And you can see it's really giving me a lot of good stuff. Next, I'm going to request a 3-day itinerary for Florida based on the above. And look, just like that, it's creating my vacation. You can also use plugins and extensions with Copilot. Click the 3 dots to the right on the top and click Plugins. I'm going to make sure Search is checked, and I'm going to type Create a Recipe using the ingredients in the picture. And I'm going to use the camera icon to take a picture. And look, this is literally giving me a full recipe from the picture I took. Now, I'm going to try the same prompt with the Instacart plugin just like before. Create a recipe using the ingredients in the picture. And just like before, I take a picture. And you see, with different plugins, I receive different results. I am using the free version, but if you want even more features, you can definitely get the pro version. You can do this by clicking the hamburger menu to the left and click on Start, your free trial, and then paid subscription. After you decide, or should you decide, you want more features. There's also a voice input option. To access this, simply click the microphone and speak what you want to ask. I'm going to ask for a dessert for that last recipe. And it actually gave me a pretty good option. Also, Copilot has the ability to understand the context of what you're asking. I'll say, "Hey, Copilot, I need help planning a vacation to Florida." And you can see that Copilot is actually asking me questions and giving me some ideas to start. I'm going to respond letting Copilot know every suggestion would be fine. And this looks like a great vacation. I'm going to ask if it can suggest some family-friendly hotels. And at this point, I'm just going to say thanks because this is awesome. And as you can see, Copilot kept up and understood the context of what I was asking. Next, I'm going to ask Microsoft Copilot, what can it help me write? As you can see, there are a lot of document types. Next, I'll ask it to write a contract for a car. Then as you can see, it gives me a nice template. I'll follow up and edit the document and ask for space for a notary. And look, there you have it. Next, I'll ask for a short story about a car. And it gives me a fun story. Next, I'll ask for a car ad for a specific car. And look, a great template. Then, my follow-up is, how can I market the car? And look, I get really specific ideas that actually help. Next, I'll ask for a YouTube script about the same car. And it quickly provides this. I'll follow back up with a question and any other suggestions. And this may help give additional ideas that you may not have already thought of. Next, I'll ask for an employee policy on car parking. Yet again, a super easy, quick template. Lastly, we'll cover some unknown or lesser known features of Microsoft Copilot. One thing you can get help with is tech help. I'm going to enter my Android power button won't cut on. How do I restart my phone, please? Provide tech support. And Copilot gives me the steps to help. And it's so conversational. It really is. You can also get help with writing code. I will say, I want to write HTML code for a website that says Lala's World and invites people to like, share, and subscribe. I'll then test this code online to see what it looks like. And you can go to any HTML tester and see. I'm going to paste in the code and let's see how it looks. Well, it's what I asked for. And of course, you can design the output to your liking. Next, I'll tell MS Copilot that I want to learn Spanish. Please teach me. And look, it gives me some basic Spanish. Next, I'll say I need tutoring in algebra. Then, I'll follow up with an algebraic equation. What is y equals mx plus b? And Copilot explained this pretty well. Also, Copilot gives real-time information. So, I'll ask Copilot what real-time information can be provided. And look, there's actually a lot of real-time information that Copilot can provide. I'll follow up with, what is the current traffic in Los Angeles? Then, ask what's an alternative route. Ultimately, it refers me to Google Maps and Waze. What's the weather in New York right now? And lastly, what is today's date? Here are some practical tips when using Copilot. If you're unsure what Copilot can help you with, ask Copilot. Remember, this is AI, so it might not always be accurate. Do your own research. Also, be as descriptive as possible. Remember again, this is AI and not a substitute that thinks for you. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and check out the other videos on this channel.